The jungle guards its secrets well, shrouding the past in a veil of green. It whispers tales of forgotten empires, waiting for those who dare to listen. Deep in Central America, ancient Maya cities lie hidden beneath tangled vines, silent witnesses to a civilization lost to time. These once grand metropolises now slumber, embraced by the relentless embrace of the rainforest. They left behind remnants of a civilization that mastered mathematics, a testament to their intellectual prowess. Their understanding of numbers allowed them to build and predict with astonishing accuracy, and astronomy. They gazed at the cosmos, charting the movements of celestial bodies with unparalleled precision, and art. Their intricate carvings and sculptures tell stories of gods, kings, and the everyday lives of their people. Their pyramids soared, reaching towards the heavens as symbols of power and spiritual connection. Their writing system was unmatched, a complex tapestry of glyphs that recorded their history, beliefs, and scientific knowledge. And for over 1,000 years, their world thrived, a vibrant tapestry of city-states, trade, and cultural exchange. Then, suddenly, silence. The bustling markets fell quiet. The plazas emptied, once filled with the sounds of commerce and celebration. Temples abandoned, their sacred spaces left to the elements. And the people seemed to vanish, leaving behind a haunting mystery, a void in the heart of the Americas. Unlike the Aztecs or Inca, whose empires fell to European conquest, the Maya collapse happened centuries before Europeans arrived, a decline shrouded in enigma, a mystery born from within, a self-inflicted wound that brought a mighty civilization to its knees. The clues are scattered, fragments of a story waiting to be pieced together. Buried ruins, slowly yielding their secrets to the patient hands of archaeologists. Silent stones, bearing witness to the rise and fall of kings and empires, and fragments of a lost world, whispering tales of a glorious past. Standing in Tikal's shadow, you can feel the weight of history pressing down, or on Chichen Itza's ball court, imagining the roar of the crowd and the intensity of the game. You can almost sense the vanished world, a fleeting glimpse into a civilization that once thrived. Kings in jade, adorned with the symbols of their power and divinity, priests charting the stars, seeking guidance from the heavens, crowds roaring, celebrating victories and honoring their gods. But that world is gone, swallowed by the relentless march of time and the encroaching jungle. And the question lingers, why? What caused this magnificent civilization to crumble? The Maya story is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the fragility of even the most advanced societies. About the balance between civilization and environment, and the consequences of pushing too far, of exceeding the limits of sustainability. To unravel it, we must piece together archaeology, carefully excavating the past to uncover the truth. Ancient texts, deciphering the secrets hidden within their glyphs. And geology, studying the earth to understand the environmental pressures that may have contributed to their demise. Every artifact could be the key to solving the mystery of the vanishing Maya, unlocking the secrets of their rise and fall. Before we delve into the mysteries surrounding their eventual decline and disappearance, let's take a moment to truly understand who the Maya were as a people and as a civilization. The Maya weren't a unified empire, but rather a complex network of independent city-states, each with its own ruler and sphere of influence. They were similar in some ways to ancient Greece, sharing a common culture, a deeply ingrained religious system, and a related family of languages. Their magnificent cities, prominent examples such as Tikal, Copan, and the beautiful Palenque, flourished across a vast territory encompassing southern Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and extending beyond into neighboring regions. They were master builders, constructing monumental cities without the aid of metal tools, the wheel, or even beasts of burden to assist them. Their towering pyramids and elaborate temples dominated the landscape, testaments to their architectural prowess, but their genius extended far beyond just architecture and construction. The Maya were brilliant mathematicians, and they developed the concept of zero, enabling them to perform complex calculations and make groundbreaking advancements in the field of astronomy. Their intricate calendars meticulously tracked vast cycles of time, and remarkably, their solar calendar was even more accurate than the one used in Europe at the time. Their sophisticated writing system allowed them to record their history, preserve their myths, and document their scientific discoveries. It was one of the few fully developed writing systems to emerge in the ancient Americas, a testament to their intellectual capabilities. The Maya were skilled artists, innovative thinkers, and deeply religious people, constantly seeking to understand and connect the mortal world with the vastness and mysteries of the cosmos. For centuries, their vibrant civilization thrived and prospered, steadily growing in both power, influence, and cultural sophistication. And that is precisely what makes their sudden and dramatic fall from grace all the more astonishing and perplexing to us today. The Maya collapse wasn't a sudden cataclysm, a single event that brought their world crashing down. It was a slow and agonizing unraveling, a gradual decline that stretched over more than a century, a testament to the fragility of even the most advanced civilizations. The initial signs of trouble began to surface in the southern lowlands, around 800 AD, the very heart of Maya culture, the cradle of their achievements. For generations, Maya kings had built towering monuments, testaments to their power and divine right. They erected stelae, intricately carved stone pillars, proclaiming their power and recording their lineage for all time. Then, abruptly, the carving stopped. The chisels fell silent. Major cities like Palenque, once vibrant centers of commerce and culture, Copan, and the mighty Tikal, each erected their last monuments, marking a definitive end to an era, then slowly fell silent, their voices fading into the jungle. Grand construction projects, ambitious undertakings that had defined the Maya for centuries, abruptly halted, unfinished and abandoned. Kings once all-powerful lost their authority, their grip on power weakened, or perhaps they simply lacked the resources to continue. Royal palaces, once bustling with activity, were abandoned, left to the elements and the encroaching jungle. These grand structures were sometimes occupied by commoners, squatters seeking shelter amidst the ruins, a stark sign of social breakdown and the collapse of the established order. Populations plummeted dramatically, cities emptied of their inhabitants, their once vibrant plazas now silent and deserted. And inexorably, the relentless jungle reclaimed the land, swallowing the once proud cities in a sea of green. By 900 AD, their classic Maya heartland, the cradle of their civilization, was a ghost region, a haunting reminder of what once was. Vital water systems, essential for survival in the tropical climate, failed, leaving the population vulnerable. Long-established trade routes, the lifeblood of the Maya economy, collapsed, isolating communities and disrupting the flow of essential goods. And slowly, inexorably, the great cities faded into the mists of time, their grandeur reduced to crumbling ruins. Yet, it's crucial to remember that the Maya people themselves didn't vanish entirely. Northern cities like Chichen Itza, located in the Yucatan Peninsula, thrived for centuries more, carrying the torch of Maya culture. But the cultural heartland, the birthplace of their civilization, was irrevocably lost, swallowed by the jungle and the passage of time. The central question remains, a puzzle that has captivated historians and archaeologists for generations. What triggered such a widespread and devastating collapse, bringing an end to one of the most remarkable civilizations in human history? The answer, as we will see, lies not in a single cause, but in a complex web of interconnected disasters, a confluence of factors that ultimately proved fatal. One leading theory blames climate change specifically, devastating droughts. The Maya depended on seasonal rains and built reservoirs to survive the long dry season. Sediment cores reveal a series of intense, multi-decade droughts between 800 and 1000 AD. Crops failed, reservoirs dried, famine and disease spread. Kings, seen as divine rainbringers, lost credibility and power. Social unrest grew as resources dwindled. The drought theory explains the collapse of agriculture, population, and political order, a slow, civilization-ending dry spell. Drought alone wasn't the only threat. Warfare escalated as resources shrank. Maya city-states, once thought peaceful, were locked in constant conflict. Ritual battles gave way to destructive wars, with cities building fortifications and alliances fracturing. Archaeology reveals burned cities, defensive walls, and desperate last stands. Warfare strained resources, disrupted trade, and diverted labor from farming and infrastructure. Combined with drought, violence accelerated the collapse. Instead of uniting, Maya kings turned on each other, hastening their downfall. Overpopulation and environmental damage made everything worse. At their peak, the Maya supported millions, clearing forests for farmland and pushing the land to its limits. Deforestation led to soil erosion and less rainfall, further weakening agriculture. Pollen records show a dramatic drop in tree cover and a rise in weeds, clear signs of ecological stress. Skeletal remains reveal malnutrition and disease as food supplies dwindled. The Maya's success became their undoing. More people meant more land cleared, which led to less food and more conflict. Their complex system was productive but fragile. When drought, war, and environmental collapse converged, the civilization broke. It was a perfect storm of calamities. So what brought the Maya to their knees? There's no single answer. Most experts agree it was a convergence of climate change, environmental damage, overpopulation, and war. The collapse played out differently across the region. Some cities fell violently, others faded away. But the Maya people endured. Today, millions still live in their ancestral lands, preserving their culture and languages. The ruins are a monument to both their brilliance and their fragility. The Maya story warns us, no civilization is immune to environmental and social pressures. With every new discovery, we get closer to understanding. But the mystery endures, whispering from the jungle. The search for answers continues, as the legacy of the Maya lives on.